Hi, Dougie Bird from Dougie Bird Tackle here. Stuart Cross. How you going, Stuart?
Yeah, good, Dougie. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. You're a bit under the weather at the moment.
Mate, I'm a bit under the weather, and the weather's actually good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Yeah, so Stewie's it's tough you out. You do well, mate.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. Yeah, you get that. You get that on the big jobs. Yeah, right.
So, okay, guys, here we are. We're going to talk about fishing offshore, inshore. So, offshore, we currently have a snapper and pearl perch banned, Stuart.
Yes, and we're about halfway through, really, Dougie.
We're
actually about a third of the way through.
Quarter of the way through.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
15th of next month.
It's gone forever. It's too long.
Yes. Yep. Anyhow, but there is so much you can do without having to chase snapper and pearl perch.
That's exactly right, Doug.
Yeah. Yep. So, Stuart, we're starting close.
Yeah.
The Canis jigging, mate.
Mate, so like these ball jigs or Lacana style jigs, Dougie, tight rubber jigs, all the same type of thing. Mate, they're not only fantastic for pearlies and stuff, but we catch heaps of tuskies on them, Doug.
Yep, lots
mixed
of tuskies.
Reef stuff.
Maricod.
Maricod.
I've got trag dew on them.
Trag.
I've actually got dew on them as well.
Yeah.
And heaps of bycatch of small kingies and stuff that in close. And lots of species. Mac tuna, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyhow, they're really good.
They
so
are
there's
really
something
good.
to do with the kids. Drop some ball jigs down, drop them down.
Yep.
Give it a crack. Stewie 36 fathoms obviously work really well out there too.
They do, mate.
Yep,
Yeah.
same deal.
Yeah, lots of tuskies and stuff out there a little bit further as well. So
In close, Stewie, cobia.
Cobia, Cobia's still been pretty good this past week, Dougie.
too bad,
So live bait's definitely been working pretty good. We had a customer catch someone just flicking plastics for snapper the other week and caught a couple just on the sink. So
Right. Okay.
just on like 7-inch type gulps and stuff like that, been working really well. Yep,
So at the moment we'll still be flicking the same plastics. We're just saying we're not doing it for snapper, we're doing it for cobia.
That's exactly right.
That's right. Yes.
Yep.
If you do get a snapper, it's right back.
Yep.
Okay. There's been a couple of dewies around. They've been a bit quiet. Obviously, there's no moon at the moment, so we'll have to wait a couple of weeks for them to come back on track again. Obviously, heaps of trag dew though. So 36 fathoms, heaps of trag, heaps of tailor.
Yeah.
Tailor everywhere, and even on the beaches as well. But we'll talk about that a bit later.
Yeah.
Stewie, 50 fathom reefs. There's a tiny bit of current, not much.
A little bit of current. It's running in the right direction for a change, so it's good. And it's definitely brought the kingies. Oh, it's running north to south. It's going southwest.
Yeah, that's right direction. So Kings and Amberjack, mate.
That's it, mate. Jigging.
Yeah.
Jigging's very good. Liveys have been really good as well. Dougie, if you want to like be a hardcore, serious jigger for Kingies and Amberjack, it's definitely a longer jig, isn't it?
A longer jig, definitely.
And faster.
Faster action, just like so. And you just get used to get the rhythm going, and you bring it about 1/3 the way off the bottom to the top, and then hopefully you got hit by that time. A lot of time when you think you're at the end of your area they're going to bite, and you wind really quick to bring it back to the top, and so I'll hit it at that point too, which is about halfway up. So at that sort of 90 metre mark. So hard work, but so great fun. And when you start getting a couple, all of a sudden this energy comes from nowhere.
That's right. You just keep going and going and going, pushing.
That's right. So and the big fish too as well. So give that a crack this weekend up in the 50s northeast. Eastern Seaway's really good, 28.00, 28.01, even 27.59 on your latitude. And down off Tweed on Deep Southern's a great spot too, 28.10 to 28.12 on your latitude.
Yep. And if there's not much current, Dougie, you can afford to go a smaller jig. Like same type of style, you can still work them really fast.
And still, we catch as many slow pitch jigging as we do fast jigging.
We do,
at times. Yeah. So and using jigs like this, a lot easier, a lot nicer, and whack, they still hit the same. So same deal. Yeah. Deep again. We went out last week deep dropping stew. The fish were a late afternoon bite, but we scratched sort of 25 fish up, which is a really great feed. Nothing really big, few flamies.
Yeah.
No cod, but we got other species. We've probably got about 8 species, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, very diverse day.
Yeah, and very nice eating fish. I've eaten them for the last week and they've been great, even last night. Deep jigging's a great thing. We've got all the rigs here. We're actually doing a seminar tonight. This is Thursday. We're talking about now this is the 20th of July. We're talking 21st, 22nd, 23rd for this seminar. For this talk today. Report. But we've got the deep drop jigs here. We're doing a deep drop jigging and bait fishing seminar tonight. Yep. So you can watch that on YouTube probably after the weekend. But all good. So trolling wise, Stu, a couple of strike marlin around, a couple of yellowfin. Just got to be there at the right time.
You do, mate. Yeah. Look for bait. Look for birds.
Yep. That's it.
Check your currents and stuff like that. Try to look for somewhere where there's definitely a current line.
Yeah. The weather this weekend looks a bit off and on. So it'll be 15 knots, then it's like 10 knots, and we've got 15 knots and 10 knots, and varying between south and north and west. So it's all over the place. So if that makes sense. Sunday looks pretty good though. So if you're going to do it Sunday more than Saturday. And if they get it right, they're saying like Sundays at like 6 to 8 knots most of the day.
Yeah.
So that would be my call for this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move inside.
Dougie,
Yeah.
before we move inside, mate, you've
Yes.
got a lot of stuff for the beach.
I have.
Yeah.
So this week, or last few days, we had a lot of our customers in Smashes and Taylor Stew.
Yeah.
South Australia's been great. A few on the Spit, a few in Narrowneck, quite a lot down sort of Talabudra, Tugun, Fingal, and down Cabarita and further south.
Yeah.
And we have a deal on, because beach fishing, tailor fishing is like one of our fortes. We have a lot of gear here.
We do.
So I don't know how many different types of gang hooks you got here, mate.
Yeah.
I'll hold up a few. You can hold up a few.
We've got pre-rig gangs for the guys that want to fish of a night or a little bit lazy and don't want to do their own. But we got it all, Dougie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a couple there as well, mate.
Yeah, a few different types. Dressed ones, undressed. Traces, Stewie.
Yeah, medals.
Yeah.
Love spinning medals off the beach. Love it. Yeah.
So tail off the beach, really good too. Stewie, doesn't matter if it's wire traces or...
Yeah, wire traces, weight in bags, you name it. Yeah, measure. I don't need the measure because mine are too big.
Bait buckets. And so we carry a massive range of Cytoglass rods. These
We
are
do,
all
mate.
two-piece because the only ones I can get fit
Yeah.
up in the room here. The big ones are too big. But
Sorry.
we currently have around about, I think we're nearly 40 different beach/light surf rods in stock.
Yeah, predominantly
From
Gary
Howard.
Howard.
That's all Gary Howard.
Yeah.
So about 40 Gary Howards. And
I reckon
then
if we don't have it, Dougie, Gary doesn't have it.
That's probably about right.
Yeah.
Nearly.
There we got pretty much everything.
Yeah,
Which is good.
one and two piece. And so if you want to know about beach fishing, we are the guys to do it. Sorry guys, I just got a little bit of a catastrophe happening here. I'm just going to fix this up.
While Dougie's fixing that up, we also we've got heaps of sinking stick baits and stuff like that. Like these smash them. And generally, if you're catching them on metals and stuff like that, and then say 40 or 50 centimeters, you throw out a stick bait and you catch the ones like 60 centimeters. They're definitely a lot bigger. Yeah. Whatever, Dougie, you little victory dance, mate. Jeez.
Okay, so Stewie loves casting lures at Taylor.
Yeah.
But off the beach, guys, it's definitely the go. We sort of want to go jumping and do that first in the Broadwater, but we're talking from North Australia all the way down to
That's
to
right.
Brunswick or something like that.
Yeah.
Gold Coast area.
Yeah.
And there are Taylor everywhere at the moment. So
There is.
get into it, give it a crack, and we've got the gear here for you. And actually, Stewie, we might actually do a special on all of our Taylor gear.
Yeah.
The reels obviously are the best price online.
Yeah.
Craziest price online, but we'll do everything else at 30% off, mate. Any Taylor gear, rods, line, waders, whatever, doesn't matter. We've got all the waders here as well.
Sounds
guys.
good.
Yeah. Okay, let's now move into flatties.
Flatties,
So,
mate.
flatties are starting.
They have.
Yeah.
They've been starting for the last couple of weeks, but they've definitely grown a lot in that last week, Dougie.
Well, I don't know
So
how they
it's
grow
bait
so
everywhere.
quick, but I think the big ones just rock up from
They just
something.
rock up.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of 80s caught this week and 70s and 60s, as you're saying, Stu.
Yeah.
It seems to be there, like we always talk about the middle area, mid blocks of jumping pin area and Broadwater, but that is still the case. There's been a few at the front now, sort of Klinger and Gold Bank and Tank Bank and Wallies and Tipplers, all that sort of area.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So there are some good fish around, and they're getting a lot now casting bigger lures, Stu.
Yeah, a bit bigger, mate. So
Yep.
like your hard bodies and stuff like that, just
Yep.
shallow running.
Yep.
They're definitely stepping up in size. Dougie, there's like the prawn patterns have still been going really good as
Yeah,
well,
prawn
mate.
patterns are really good. We've actually got some new Wilson ones coming out from Tide something rather. Duo lures anyhow.
Oh, duo tide minnow.
Yeah, Tide Minnow, that's it. Tide Minnow. Sorry guys. And we'll have those in next week from sort of the real popular ones about 140, 130 size up to about 200 odd size.
Yeah, I think that big stage is
220.
220. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We've got all those coming as well in the whole range of colours.
yeah.
That'll be next week. Okay. Prawns are really good, Stu.
Yep.
Soft plastics really good.
Yep.
I've been casting hard bodies this season yet, but I've been casting on soft plastics and doing really well.
Been going really good, yeah.
Yeah, trolling's been really good too. I don't know if you guys trolled little tango minnows and stuff like that, Stu.
Yeah.
Flow shads or whatever.
Yeah.
We carry literally probably 1,000 different little troll lures you can troll downstairs.
We do.
And they are amazing as well, yeah.
Yep.
They're really good and they all work well. We can show you how to do it.
Okay.
Stu, you like top minnows or I like top minnows too?
Top minnows good.
Yeah.
I've been working a treat with a
And-
little Ned head.
Guys, just a little helping sort of tip is the word for it. Yep. This week, I'd definitely go on shad tail. I know you like your prawns, Stu, but I'll be going shad tail. I'll be keeping my jig head really light around that sort of 1/6 to 1/4, and casting on the edge of the banks. and probably up around that sort of Cabbage Tree Point area, back at Jack as well area, on the
Yeah.
low tide banks. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Give it a crack. See you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Look for the weed. Stewie, what else got there, mate?
Mate, I really like these.
I know you're using those the other day
Yeah.
about there.
Yeah, they've been
And
working pretty good.
you nearly caught up to me, Stewie.
Nearly.
Not quite though, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, buddy. Still waiting for you
Wait
to
till
catch
next
up,
time, mate.
That's fourth time lucky, they say.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, so plenty of flatter gear. There have been actually a few gar around, Stu.
Yeah, there has been.
Yeah, so if you go up the jumping pit around the, just the entrance to the lagoons, and then further down this way, you actually get them around the old oyster lease at the mouth of North Arm and Coomera.
Yep.
And then back this way, sort of around Crab Island and further afield south.
Yep.
Yeah, so a lot of gar and a big gar as well, guys. So look for your weed banks. High tide obviously is the go.
Yeah, run in
Yeah,
tide.
running
yep.
tide, yep. And the water clears up when they really start to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got the gar gear here as well. Squid. Okay, I went squidding I think 5 days in a row last week, last weekend, from about Wednesday through to about Sunday. Got a lot of squid. I've been eating squid. I love squid. I eat squid every night, and we've got some really big arrows. That big 10-litre bucket. There's no bullcrap. Put them in the bucket, and they bend, and half the body's hanging at the top of the bucket, and then the head's hanging down from there. So they've got some massive ones. Yeah. So they have plenty of food. Good. So a lot of squid around, guys. We've got all squid jigs here. Stu, I've been doing really well on the red one.
On
Is it
your
one
bag,
here?
Dougie, mate.
Oh,
Your tailor
really?
bag, mate.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Under the tail gear. So yeah, this one here has been really good. Red colours, any red with stripes on them, or whatever it might be, but red foil, okay. Yep, been doing well on that fellow as well. But I really like that one in the white colour's been really good.
Yeah.
That's a Yamashita, which is obviously Japanese. This is a jewel, which is sort of part of the Ozuri jewel company. It's like the old prawn hunter with the legs on it. That's been really good as well. And they've been taking anything. They're just there. And it's been one of the best squid seasons we've had for years. And if you don't get a few, I'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah.
And areas, where do you go, Stewie?
Out
You're the
front of-
squid master
Yeah,
at times, mate.
mate. At times, you know, come
Yeah.
out of retirement, do about 3 trips a year. Dougie does 3 a day. Out the front of Bigger has been really good.
Yeah.
Over near Courage's been really good. Along South Stratty there around the Mooring Boys. Dougie, tiger squid down the Seaway and
Yeah,
more.
so a lot of
Yeah.
tiger squid caught, guys. I'm very surprised, but guys actually catching them in the middle of the channel,
I know.
on the weed beds in the middle of the channel while they're doing the arrow squid and
Yeah.
pulling up tiger squid. I was like, you
Yeah.
got to be joking me. And the
Yeah.
guys are getting like 2 or 3 in a session, so
Yeah.
which is not even targeting them. So it's just very good for our
Odd.
area. It
Yeah.
means that they've come in this year,
Yeah.
and that's a great thing. So yeah, if you got the luck of getting a tiger squid amongst your arrows, that's great.
Yeah.
Definitely around the walls, like you said, Stu,
Yeah.
both walls of Seaway, around the north and south wall of Waybreak.
Yeah.
Any weed beds around islands like Crab or wherever it might be.
Yeah.
Night time's really good too on the high tide, but it's getting a bit late now. Later next week it'll come good
Yeah.
again. And maybe if you're land based, I'd definitely try Grand late at night on the high tide. It's going to be 10 or 11 this weekend.
Yeah.
But off the Grand Jetty, give that a crack.
Yeah.
And off the pier at Southport and off the pier at Spit in Bunns Bay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can walk out around Bayview as well, and they
Yeah,
just kick
Bayview's
you out
good.
at 8 o'clock, but that's all right.
That's right too. And maybe around the bridge at, you get both sides of the bridge. I've caught on both sides of the bridge, land based at Sundale there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a go, okay? Actually, I've even caught them. This someone told us about one time we were down there, off the jetty next to Chevron Island Bridge where Tiki Village is there
Oh, yeah.
at night. We've got
Yeah.
some big ones there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's about it, I think, for inshores. A few jacks been caught too, by the way.
A few jacks,
Yeah,
winter
yeah.
ones,
Yeah.
around the weirs particularly, like Coomera Weirs been fishing
Yep.
not bad.
Not too bad, yep. And if you're land-based as well, besides the beach fish we talked about earlier, it's the tail and that around, a few dart, a few whiting, you might want to hit off the foreshore around Bigger and Bayview, as you said before. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of bream around at the moment. So
has been,
we'll
yeah.
catch a feed of bream.
Yeah.
And a few flatties off the foreshore down Paradise Point. That's been not too bad. Give that a go if you're land-based. Inshore, actually in the freshwater studio, I haven't heard much this week.
Mate, I haven't heard much.
No, it's that time of the year. Obviously, you can't fish because the band's still on
Yeah.
the tidal areas around the weirs, so you got to go up the river a bit. It is quite cool, as we know.
Yeah.
So give it a crack if you want, but otherwise, you probably stick to the saltwater species at the moment, maybe. Yeah. Okay. we'll give that a go. Oh, well, good luck on the weekend, guys. And don't forget, we've got all your tailor gear here and whatever else you need. We can help you out. And the species we just
Oh,
go
look
over
at this. Dougie with his little
board here.
whiteboard, yeah.
Well, just to remind you guys. You know.
Yeah.
So this is 20th of July, which is actually the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Thursday. Offshore, soapfish jigging, parrotfish and cod, that's obviously the Canis jigs. Jig or live bait, Kings AJs, that's out in the 50 fathoms and 36s, especially 36 southeast has been really good for doing that as well.
Yep.
Fads, we talked about dolphin fish.
We didn't.
Lucky, this was a reminder for us too,
That's
Stu.
exactly right. There's heaps of dolphin fish around the fads.
There are so many, and they're only small, but great fun to kids or whatever, casting little lures, casting half billies out, even trolling little tiny skirts around. At nearly every fad, there's dolphin fish. I don't know, it's the middle of winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Yeah.
Deep dropping, obviously Sunday, maybe the weather's good, guys. Cod and flamies and all that sort of stuff. Inshore, Tailed Beach, number 1. Squid, Broadwater, definitely number 2.
Yeah.
Bream, Broadwater, they're everywhere. You can't miss. Okay.
Yeah.
And flathead, pin in the Broadwater. We spoke about that as well. So yeah, give it a go. Okay.
Give it a shot.
Stewie, thanks, mate.
No worries, Dougie, mate.
Don't forget to tell your friends about our YouTube and Instagram page. They'll learn heaps from there if you want to give them a bit of a link to it. And we're here to help you out, and we'll catch you next week.
Yep.
Okay.
Too easy. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.